Just driving home from my dental appointment today, and I actually enjoy the dentist. I like the feeling of clean teeth. Glad to see that some of my dental issues from last year are so much better and the healing was really good. Thankful for biological dentistry. But as they were doing my teeth cleaning, I'm actually grateful that the hygienist had found an area that looked suspicious, so she kind of poked at it, asked me if it hurt, and it did not, so I didn't know anything was going on there. But it turns out there's an early cavity growing there, which means I get to go do something about it now and fix it before it progresses. So it got me thinking things like, if she told me to fix it and I didn't, would that be a good idea? Because logical and smart people would say, no, that wouldn't be a good idea, because I know that cavity is not going to magically get better on its own. It's just going to get worse on its own. That's just the reality of what's going to go on. So testing is so important, and I was actually grateful that they found that in me, because it means I can fix it early and I can prevent this from becoming a potential root canal one day, or a infected tooth, which can cause an infected gum, which can cause a infected body. I'd rather fix it when it's early. So I'm grateful for testing that allows me to see things like that in my teeth. But now, what if there was a test you can run to see how your overall central nervous system was functioning? Why would that be important? Because the central nervous system controls everything in the human body, and it's where all health, healing, and function comes from. And in today's world, it's amazing because you have technology and testing that you can actually see to see how your nervous system is functioning, and whether your body is in a strong state or whether it's in a stress state, which could be causing your immune system to be weakened, which can then leave you susceptible to any disease out there. How cool would it be to see how your nervous system was actually talking to your organs, since the brain is what heals all the organs, and the brain talks to your organs via the central nervous system. So today's testing, you can actually see if organs are not getting proper communication from the brain well before that organ got bad enough to start developing symptoms or pain or diagnoses. Very much like well before my early cavity became a bad cavity, which started pain, the testing found it early. So this is the benefits of Insight neurological scans. This is what takes healing to the next level. You can look at this scanning and see exactly how well you're functioning, or how your body is responding to potential stresses you are dealing with. Because as long as your body can adapt to stresses, and we're not immune to stresses, but if your body can overcome them because it's strong and it's functioning well, then you will overcome the sickness. You'll overcome whatever is trying to go at your body. Your body can prevent that stuff. But if your body's in a very weakened state and your nervous system is not firing properly and it's weakened, which means your immune system's weakened, well, now your body's not going to be able to overcome a germ, a bacteria, a virus. Call it whatever you want. You can call it measles, you can call it COVID, you can call it influenza. The name of the symptom or the disease does not matter. What matters is, does your body have the strength to overcome it? And that's where the world needs to turn to when it comes to being healthy. You have to look at the system that controls everything, and you have to work on cause. You can't just treat and mask symptoms, which is what most people do in America. And it's why so many people are sick, symptomatic, on medications that they don't want to be on, dealing with diagnoses that they don't have an answer for, and they're stuck medicating it, they're stuck masking it, or they're stuck doing surgeries, or they're stuck suffering from it. That's not the way it has to be. Our bodies are fearfully and wonderfully made, and the body knows what to do. It just can't have interference to it. So that's why the nervous system is the first system to start with. That's why Insight neurological scans and testing the nervous system is the most important thing a human can do if they wanted to see if their body was functioning properly, which means they can see if they're healthy or not. Because by definition, health is optimal healing and functioning of the body. So the system that controls it all is where you need to start with if you want to be healthy. That's the central nervous system.